This gentleman is also from Sydney, and he's going to do a quick 5 minutes for you, as opposed to a slow 5 minutes. I don't know what the difference there is. Anyway, let's get another big round of applause going, please, and welcome to the stage your second comedian, Mr. Darien Brown.
Hello. Alright, let's just move Nicole Richie over here for a second. Yeah. So anyway, how are you guys going? You good?
Yeah.
Very convincing, thank you. No, but as Stuart mentioned, I am from Sydney. Yeah, hold for applause. Yeah, that's fine, keep it. No, but it's nice being out of Wollongong. It's very, I gotta say though, no, just firstly, I gotta clear up the fact I happen to have a disability. I'm autistic. I have Asperger's syndrome. Like, it's a disability, it's a form of autism. And what I can't stand is how, like, people, when they think of Asperger's and autism, they often think of Rain Man. And I'm just thinking, it's kind of a weird comparison, you know, but then again, we have similar sort of traits, or very similar, but in the end, very different. So yeah, I'll tell you what I mean. Like, Rain Man read the phone book, I use Facebook. Rain Man counted toothpicks, I count Q-tips. Rain Man likes poker, I like Go Fish. Yes, it's a new joke, bear with me. But no, it's very nice to be here. It's been very hot the last few days though, because like it is approaching summer and that, and that's why I prefer winter to summer, because I'm a pale man. You can see that. Like, don't let the light fool you. I'm a very pale man, so when you're this white, you can't just go outside and sunbathe, because if you're this white and you try and go outside and sunbathe, you'll burst into flames like a vampire. So I figured, oh, what's a safer way I can try and get a tan? Because sunbathing's out of the question. So then I thought, why not get a spray tan? Like, that's smart, that's safe, that's efficient. So I gave it some thought, but then I realized, you know what? I've already got red hair. If I get a spray tan as well, I'll just look like an anorexic orangutan. No, but I don't work out. Like, people often ask whether I go to a gym. Check that out. Wow, that was patronizing. No, I don't in fact go to a gym. I know, despite the fact I have an athletic sort of frame, I don't in fact go to a gym, but when I did used to though, but back when I did, I really couldn't stand like those gym junkies, you know, like those really muscular men, those really muscular guys that look like spray tan Michelin men. Yeah, thank you for getting that, sir. And the other thing I couldn't stand about being there was the terminology these guys like to use. They would often walk around just going, hey, can anyone spot me? I'm thinking, can anyone spot you? How can anyone miss you? As a matter of fact, how could Google Earth miss you? No, but I don't, like, despite not going to a gym, I do like to try and, like, exercise and stay fit as much as possible. Like, I have two forms of exercise, walking and bike riding. Like, I like to go for a good bike ride, but the thing is, my neighbours like to do it too, but the problem with that is they like to go a little bit, like, they take it way too seriously, you know, one of those people, like, because whenever my neighbours go for a ride, they are always up to their neck and down to their knees in nothing but spandex. And they expect me to follow suit and wear the same. Now, I enjoy a good bike ride as much as the next person. I just don't see the reason why I have to look like a multicolored sperm in order to do it. But before I did stand-up, I used to be a high school student. Any other students in the room? Okay then. No, but I used to, it was tough though, going through school, because I used to get bullied quite a lot. I know, I can't believe it either. And it wasn't so much, because a lot of pranks played on my friends and I used to in the front. What's your name?
Pete.
Sorry?
Pete.
Pete. Yeah, nice to meet you, Pete. I'm Darien. Thanks for talking to me. Yeah, so Pete, I want you to take yourself back to when you were a kid, or at least back in high school. Like, tell me, what was the number one prank that was played on you and your friends? Keep in mind, when I say what's the number one most common prank that was played on you and your friends, I'm not expecting you to do like a Google search of the top 100 pranks you can play on a student. So, just one you remember. Was it like wedgies, Chinese burns, wet willies, or... Okay, that's at least number 5, I think. For me, so hiding lockers. Okay, for me, the most common prank that was played with my friends and I was the Bangkok prank. Which is, yes, thank you. Like, who said cock? But yeah, for me it was the Bangkok prank, which is comprised up of 3 key elements. Question, answer, physical contact, result. Serious. Question, what's the capital of Thailand? Answer, Bangkok. Physical contact, result, punch in the groin. I know, it hurts. And like this prank happened to my friends and I so often that eventually like the construct and the formula of this particular prank got stuck inside my head. And that is not where a prank is meant to be. You do not want to remember that shit. Not when you're attending a geography class. Because I remember being in class and my teacher called me up to the front of the class like, Darien, could you come up here for a sec? Alright, I put my pen and paper down, I walk up to the front of the classroom. My teacher said, now Darien, can you tell us what the capital of Thailand is? Straight away I just did this. Teacher's like, Darien, do you want to answer the question? I'm like, no, not really. No. Could you maybe ask someone else, please? I'd like my balls to remain where they are, thank you. Oh, that's nice. First of all, just give us a cheer. Who's drinking tonight? Oh, well, sorry to burst your bubble of potential inebriation. I don't drink. And, yeah, it always gets that same sort of reaction. Like, most people get, like, whenever I tell people I don't drink, a lot of them are just so shocked. They're just like, oh my God, you don't drink? I mean, I don't know, what is it about like, being sober that people who love alcohol like can't handle, you know? And whenever you tell them that you don't drink, they always seem to question you about it whilst remaining in a complete state of panic. As soon as you say, I don't drink, they're just like, why don't you drink? Do you not like the taste of alcohol? Did you have a bad experience with alcohol? Why not have one drink? Why not have a sip? Come on, have a drink. One drink's not going to kill you. We're all drinking. We're having a good time. That guy's drinking. That guy's drinking. That guy's drinking. That guy's drinking. That guy just puked his guts up over there. He's licking the vomit up to get back to the booze. Why don't you drink? So I'm just like, well, Mum. The reason being is I like to have a memory the next day. And yeah, that's the funny part. Yeah, see, this one knows it. See? But like whenever I do go out to the pub, like people often try and persuade me into like having a drink, having alcohol, and they're just like, oh mate, have a drink. I'm like, oh no, I can't drink. What the hell? I'm autistic. What the hell does that mean? It means I can't afford to lose brain cells. But like I said, I don't drink, but a lot of my friends love to drink. Hell, they would marry alcohol if you let them. Yeah, I can just picture the wedding. Alcohol, do you take this man to be your awfully hammered husband? Through good times and bad, through puking and pregnancy, through debt and domestic violence, until a DUI do you part.
I do.
Yeah, I now pronounce you drink and drunk. You may kiss the pint. Well, anyway, it's been a pleasure chatting to you. I've been Darien Brown. Thank you very much. Good night.